Testing 1 2 3 guys. Testing 1 2 3 testing guys. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Vencabot. Pete's in a movie, the romantic thrillers triple feature action. My name is David, guys. In the past, we've watched a lot of noir films on the channel. We've watched a lot of, drama films. These films tonight are 3 romantic thrillers from the late 40s, or should I say the mid to late 40s. This is the first film is called Guest in the House from 1944. The second film is called The Strange Woman, starring Hedy Lamarr, from 1946. She starred also in Algiers, an amazing film. I love that film so much. And Dishonest Lady, another film that we actually featured in our Pizza in a Movie Week festival because it was such a great film, I felt like. So hopefully this film can kind of round out her triple feature in the future with 3 great films. The last film tonight is called The Second Woman. So we have a film called The Strange Woman, followed by The Second Woman. They're not related to each other. They both have a kind of similar names. But the final film is from 1950. So we have 1944, 46, and 1950 tonight. And the first and last films, I'm going to be honest with you guys, especially the first film here, they're not the most well-preserved films we've watched on this channel. If you guys have been following Pizza in a Movie, we kind of watch films from the public domain, right? Which means that they're films that, due to a clerical error, they were not renewed in terms of their copyright. And oftentimes that means these films, there's not that same level of effort put into their preservation or their restoration as there are for other films. And that's why we always, put so much love on the names of like Kino Classics, who are, a Blu-ray distributor that also go in and they clean up these old films, even though they know that because they're in the public domain, they can't then have the exclusive rights to distribute those films. So they do it mostly because, they want to have, maybe, I guess, first dibs on this this new restoration, and likewise, because they just love the movies, right? Same with a studio called Green Olive Films we watch a lot here. But these films, they've got no restoration work put into them, and that means that they're a little bit grodier. Some of these are from, old TV recordings. We watch a lot of films on this channel that have been that way. Some of the films we've watched here that have been the best films we've ever seen have been films that have had a little bit, they've been a little bit rough around the edges in terms of the audio and the visuals. The first film here is probably the roughest. It's called A Guest in the House. A Guest in the House, I think. And the second film, again, Hedy Lamarr in The Strange Woman, is very well preserved. It looks great. And the final film is The Second Woman. It is, a little bit rough, but it's better than the first film here. This is a good warm-up for us here, though, guys. It's called Guest in the House. I guess it's a story about a household who has a visitor come to live with them. And perhaps she's not exactly what she seems. I guess that's all I know about it. That's what I heard from the Wikipedia, plot teaser. I'll be jumping there, guys. As always, guys, you guys be doing this, right? You guys me like messing with the volume. I apologize. You guys hit the thing on the side there. I'm trying to get it just right for you guys. I'm really anal about having the volume be just so. And if you guys see that little bar jumping around, you guys see me leaning over here. That's me messing with the volume as well. Let's get in there, guys. Again, this film, the audio is a little bit muffled. And the picture is a little bit grainy, but I think we're going to be able to enjoy it anyway. Here we go. Let's get in there. 4-Star Video presents Hunt Stromberg presents Guest in the House. So it's just called Guest in the House, not A Guest in the House. Ann Baxter and Ralph Bellamy. We've not seen these guys before on this channel. This is 1944, guys. This film is about 80 years old now. Okay, none of these names ring a bell. If you had told me, 5 years ago that I would recognize a lot of the names of these classic actors and actresses, I would have told you were crazy. I'm not really huge on film typically, but by way of Pizza in a Movie, I've learned so much about these classic films from this era. So it's based on a play, Guest in the House. Okay? I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe the grodiness of it kind of adds to the creepiness of it. For basis, I would love to have lived in the Bring My Husband a Martini year, huh? We'll see how many martinis get served up in this episode here. So here's Hunt Stromberg again. He must be the guy. Yeah, and these films, guys, take nothing for granted. These are all psychological thrillers tonight.
You get that all over you, Lee Proctor. Hey, Lee, give me some. Oh, get your phone, Jimmy.
What the hell is he eating? Be chocolate
Hilda!
cake mix?
Mr. Blossom! They're coming! Here, you come back here! Mother! They're coming! Hurry! I just putting up the hill in Mr. Blossom's car! But that isn't Papa! Dean Proctor, look at you! Jimmy Peters did that.
Dude, fuck Jimmy Peters.
That's what you young lady call it.
Seriously. What a dick. That dress like it cost $1,000. Uh-oh, guys. Pause. I don't know if I'm just getting started, but the pizza is here. 1 second, guys. Thank you for your patience. Enjoy this shock of color in the meantime. Okay, the deepest, widest gratitude, huh? Why does that turn me on? That's Japanese! That's fucking Japanese, Rick! Yo, Chulak already knows, dog. The gribs. The gribs.
Oh, bullshit.
All right, guys.
Oh,
so
somebody killed our friend one
normally
guy,
I
that's
wouldn't
why.
do this.
Okay, so I
But
want my assault rifle
It's the
here.
Cuban tonight. That's what I ordered pizza-wise.
There's
So that
somebody-
means that we gotta basically
Jesus, he's
take this
packing
moment
heat.
to recolorify. And it's kind of tough, guys. Again, the downside of this is that it's gonna probably cause me a headache. Because when you have to go from being black and white to being colorified, it's kind of physically strenuous. But I gotta show you guys this pizza. Here we go. Ugh. Okay, we're back, guys. Here we go. So let's show this pizza, guys. So first of all, we have the amazing apple pizza. It's an apple pie pizza, a dessert they serve at Cottage Inn. Oh my! Oh, it's so dark tonight, dude. Oh my god! Apple pizza. It's basically a pizza if instead of having toppings that had apple, instead of having cheese, it had like frosting. It's pretty good. I'm saying the desaturated constipation. This is the Cuban, my favorite pizza probably of all time. Looks great tonight. It's fried pickles and pulled pork and barbecue sauce. I cannot wait to dig into that, guys. In the meantime, let me go black and white here again, guys. We can enjoy the rest of the film here. I can already tell that the audio is quite, let's say, distorted in this, preservation or lack thereof. So I'm gonna probably be a little bit quiet while I eat and not commentate as much. So we can probably try our best to parse what they're saying. Let's get in, guys. So right now we know about this plot is that a car is coming up the way, right? Little girl saw the car coming up. Everybody in the house is freaking out about it. Let's see who it's about to be. Ugh. Okay. We're back. Here we go. It's so good for Bay. It's so good. The Cuban. Here you go. Play.
It is Dan. It can't be. They're not due till 8 o'clock.
They're here early. They're not due to 8 o'clock.
Ernestine's gone out of the room here. Well, you're being a big help, I must say. I think there's room for those things in the closet under the stairs, Aunt Martha. Now, Ernest. Oh, John, will you please put those things in the closet under the stairs and hurry? The thing is, there mustn't be any confusion. I'll leave that. Dear, are you all coming? Yes. No, your hair. Back up close to your hair. I'll take care of it. Oh, thank you, Miriam. Comb her hair and bring it right back down.
Comb her hair?
The more of us there are, the more she'll feel at home.
Look at her for crying out loud. Her hair's fine. Better than fine. Glorious.
Will you please go easy on that? It'll only remind her of her father.
Things are all out in the room, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, John. You better remind Hilda there'll be 2 more for dinner.
Yes, ma'am.
Douglas.
Oh, my man.
I'm ready. Isn't anybody going out?
Oh, no, Doug, we mustn't gang up on her. Dan has the slightest shock or excitement.
So we know 2 things about this girl already, right? She's very sensitive. Don't gang up on her, don't shock her, don't excite her. 2, her father's a drunk. Right? She said, don't drink that one in front of the girl. Remember her father.
Hello, everybody.
Oh.
Please, don't move, any of you. Don't say anything.
Darling, this is...
Dan, don't tell me. I want to remember this moment always. This wonderful house. And Dan's own people. Aunt Martha, I'd have known you anywhere. We've looked forward to this for a long time. Thank you, Aunt Martha.
Quite pretty. Is it
I
over
hope we're
prime?
going to be very good friends. I hope more. Family. That's the wonderful part of it. I never really had one. You can't be Douglas.
My name is Hackett, friend of the family.
How do you do?
How do you do?
This is
How
Douglas,
does she know who they are?
Dan's big brother.
Hello, Evelyn. We hope you're going to like us.
I don't see how I could help it. And this house. Why are people so good to me? Hilda.
Seems a little bit detached.
Hello, Hilda.
Kind of what it seems like
Dawn.
to Scott, right?
How'd you do, miss?
How do you do?
It's like the Wicked Witch of the Wach over there. And over him, how's your friend's streams been going? You said Ben Meister, I think?
Yes. You're Douglas Model. That's right, Miss Heath. Please call me Evelyn. Miriam. Evelyn. I knew there was someone missing. Little Lee. How are you, Lee? I didn't expect to see such a pretty little girl.
You're so beautiful. You're so white.
No, don't touch me.
Oh my God.
I've been on that dirty train. Anne, could I go upstairs? Oh, yes, of course. You must be very tired. It's not that. It's just that I've dreamed of all this for so long. I told myself I wouldn't act like a fool and go to pieces. That's all right, dear. Just come with me. I'm
She's definitely very emotional.
For you on the first floor.
She bites me, she bites.
Well, isn't anybody going to say hello to me?
Uncle Dan!
Who are you, dude?
Are you escaping?
Well, Dan, dear, how are you? We didn't expect you until 8.
We took an early train. Evelyn's father, you know.
You know, Dan, I saw Bernhardt make an entrance like that once. This gave me the same lump in my throat.
Hello, Haggett. You hard-bitten old cynic, you never had a lump. Just in time for a drink anyway, Dan. How are you, Doug? Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you don't any of you know.
The whole
This is
family's
probably
together
the
now.
first time in her life she's ever been in a nice house with nice people.
Where was she before?
Well, if it isn't the girl who was hanging from a cliff, page 64, last month's Cosmopolitan.
Hello, Dan.
Hey, how'd you come out? Were you rescued?
This month on page 54.
Must
Is
be a
there
model,
anything
isn't it?
else come from the station, ma'am?
That's all there is, I'm afraid. Thank you, John.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I put fresh paper in the drawers. Mr. Hackett just moved
She's
out.
mad beautiful,
Oh?
but she sounds kind of
Does he
crazy.
have this room? Mm-hmm.
Just the way I like them.
Oh, dear. Would you mind terribly if I asked Hilda to fumigate in here? Well, if you like it. Oh, I hardly think you'd catch anything from Ernest, except maybe a grumpy disposition. I know it seems silly. But when you sit, you know, you get so you watch everything.
So she's
I'll
sick.
sit to
She wants to
Hilda.
fumigate the place.
Don't bother about it now. Oh, Anne. A phonograph. I used to have one, you know. Not electric, though. Can I play it? Of course. It's yours now. For the whole summer? For as long as you like. Look, Anne. Liebestraum. Dream of love. It was always my favorite. Till Papa broke it. You mean he broke it purposely? He wasn't always himself. I love it, too.
Her dad's an
You know,
asshole.
Douglas always believed that no woman could resist it. He was right. That's beautiful. I could listen to it night and day. You know, when you lie alone and wait, and hope somebody will come and see you, if you have music, it's not so bad. That's why Mr. Hackett wanted you to have it. That's very sweet. Is there anything else you'd want now? No, thank you, ma'am.
Mill Creek. Let's go, Mill Creek.
We planned to eat early, so you won't be too long, will you? No, I won't, Dad. I'd feel much better, darling, if you'd lock that door. Suppose someone sleepwalks and sees us.
Who cares? I'm no clodhopper, you know.
Oh my God. Is this the family friend, dude? Oh, too hot for Twitch.
Get this.
Impossible.
There's only one thing wrong.
No, it's not.
And take your slippers off.
Oh, no.
Take them off. I got mine off. It's wonderful. I've always wanted to dance with my bare feet. Go on, try it.
Well, all right.
Very bossy. Hey, right, D-Scott. Yeah, being psycho runs in the family. Her dad's a psycho.
Oh, Doug. It's a little like midnight swimming in just the moonlight, isn't it?
I told you. Band, will you?
I can't do it.
Take your hand. Honey, we gotta go dancing a little more often.
Oh, Doug, let me help you breaking my back.
Hold on tight.
Oh, Doug.
Jeez, what the hell are they doing? How old are these dudes?
Your head.
Come here, you.
Oh, Doug.
Jesus Christ.
Stop, let me go.
This guy's a fucking freak, dude. Ooh, he does fucking foreplay tactics. This chick's hair.
It must be Evelyn. Lee. Lee, darling, what is it? What happened?
Get some water, Miriam.
Lee, baby, what happened? What's the matter?
I heard the music and I wanted to give her presents too, like Ernest.
You'll be all right, Evelyn. Evelyn, what is it?
I hate birds. I'm afraid of birds. Make her take it away, please. Make her take it away.
Take Skipper away. Put him outside somewhere.
Come on, Lee, darling. We'll put him out in the hothouse.
No, it's not your fault, Lee.
I'll go with her.
This chick just doesn't believe in birds.
She's gonna die.
Miriam.
The sight of a bird
Get down,
shocked
sweetheart.
her.
You'll
It's like seeing a dinosaur, though.
Quiet her down.
A little small dinosaur.
There. It's only a tiny bird. It couldn't hurt anybody.
Please don't talk to me about birds. Even the word makes me crawl with loathing. It's a cold terror. Horrible, horrifying feeling. It's awful, isn't it? I can't help it.
Of course you can't. Don't even try to. We'll keep Skipper out of your way.
Ever since I was a little girl. I can't explain it.
Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you.
You still haven't told me why she yells.
Because, dear, birds frighten her. It's what they call a phobia.
What's that?
The
Can
fuck
you
is a
catch
phobia?
it like chicken pox?
No, darling.
Sleep well, Chulak.
A phobia is an
Have fun in London tomorrow,
exaggerated
dog.
fear. You're afraid of snakes, aren't you?
I never
Stay
saw
safe out there,
one.
homie.
But I'm not afraid of birds.
Well, some people are. Others are afraid of cats and bats.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm sometimes scared of the dark.
That's right. There's no real reason to be afraid of the dark, but you are.
Now, that's the best way I can explain it.
Poor Skipper. He was scared too when she yelled.
Good night.
Imagine being a little bird in a cage. Some chick just yells at you. I'd be like, whoa!
Don't, Douglas, don't.
I'm just opening the window to get a little air in here.
I don't want you to. Don't you see them? Those leaves there. In the moonlight, they look like birds trying to get in. I was lying here thinking about it. That's what scared me so when she came in.
Look, that's first-class moonlight. Don't you think bad things about it.
What the fuck?
There now, isn't that nice?
What an asshole. There.
See? That doesn't look like a bird, does it? Hold it.
Maybe he's okay. Aw, look how happy she is now.
It's all right, dear. You'll be yourself again in a moment.
The fuck?
I'm so sorry, everybody.
What's he giving her, do you guys think? Don't think birds are real, man?
Now you
Is
just
this all a
think
bunch of special effects?
Dan, tell them I don't do this very often. I'm so ashamed.
Don't you even think about it.
Dan, you know you've got a hat you'll have to get rid of.
I don't mind fluttering. It's horrible. I can't.
Doug, I think we better leave Evelyn to her
Of
doctor.
course. Good night now.
Good night.
You better go on to bed, dear. I want to talk to Dan.
She wanted that dick, but not tonight. Is that door mad crooked? You guys see this?
Yeah, she's fine. Uncle Dan's with her. And no more wandering around in the middle of the night for you, young lady. Come on.
I'll see that she gets to bed.
Do you have a phobia too, Daddy?
Yes.
What's Daddy's a phobia?
Tell her.
You.
Whoa.
Scared of me?
Now and then, yes. But don't let it worry you. Good night.
One thing to say to a little kid. It's not a good look.
Daddy?
No,
Aww.
not until you get some more to peck there.
Listen to that.
It'll quiet
Whoosh.
you down.
Whoosh.
I am quiet. Daddy.
Whoosh sound
I don't
is.
want it now.
All right, sweetheart. Right there on the table if you do want it.
Please leave the
Do
door
something
open.
on the... Do with the audio reel, right? Kind of soothing. They're all nuts, these guys. They're a pretty normal family to me.
Look, Dan. I don't doubt that you'll wind up a medical sensation someday, but no offense, Dan, but don't you think with a girl as nervous as that, we ought to call in a specialist? I just brought her from a specialist. Oh, I didn't know that.
Dr. Darien. Rest, change, no emotional excitement. That's the main thing.
Well, we'll try not to let things like that happen again.
Don't worry about it.
Well, can I show my favorite girl home?
You don't need to, but I'd like it.
Good night, Doug.
Good night.
What did the family council decide?
We decided that curiosity killed the cat.
Pretty good acting.
Evelyn, you shouldn't be up.
I'll never get to sleep now.
Yes, you will. All anybody needs to go to sleep is to have a pretty picture in mind.
I don't know any pretty pictures.
I'll show you one.
This guy's definitely a free spirit, right? They're kind of trying to tell us here about this
What are you
dude.
doing?
Wait. I'll show you how you're going to look after a couple of weeks here.
Dances all night with his wife, barefoot.
You couldn't manage a smile, could you? No? All right, but it'll be there. And after a while, maybe even a dimple. No more shadows under those eyes. Up goes that head. You know, you're terribly hunched over. We'll fix that, too. And that sick walk of yours, you'll get over that, too.
Shots fired. Sitting here roasting in the middle of the night.
Go those shoulders. Pure body lines to match that beautiful face. There. Isn't that a pretty picture? Trouble with me is I always have to remodel everything. Are you willing?
Yes. If you'll help me.
Good. And now to sleep.
Go to bed, girl. Seriously. You're freaking wound tight as hell. Need to relax. So down to this whole family's fucking wacky bonkers and Daffy. Mad as a hatter.
The only thing that's missing, Infant, is a nice big teddy bear. Good night.
Good night. You can close the door now if you want.
That's the girl.
I don't know how old she's supposed to be. Kind of have the feeling of like a teenager, but who knows? She's been locked up in some kind of hospital, it seems like. Pizza went hard as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not sure why I should.
Today at the clinic, Dr. Bronson turned me over to Dr. Dan Proctor. I'm furious. Just an intern. What good does he think he can do me? I'll be in this wheelchair forever. I know it. I know it. Dr. Proctor's in love with me. Already I'm so sick of his Aunt Martha. Who wants to hear about an old maid? Like I'm liable to be. Why can't I have love like other girls? Why must my heart be weak? To know that any moment it may stop beating. Why can't I be well? I had fun today. I pretended to Dan that someone else was in love with me. I made up a name. Kenneth Harmon. I bet Dan's not sleeping tonight. I wrote Dan today. I copied some of it out of a book. Letters from Elizabeth Browning. She was sick too. Yet she got married. I'll marry too, someday. Not Dan. He's too easy. Why is it I like to control people? Yet when I do, I hate them. Sometimes I wish I was dead. Last night I got so mad at myself, I cut myself purposely. I wonder what it's like to die. Or to kill someone. Today I decided I loved Dan. I promised him I'd be good. And we'd start over. He said in nice surroundings I'll get well. We're going to Maine. Today, I think I met the man I really want.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, excuse me.
He's ringing.
I'm not safe, Mr. Proctor. She wants a prune juice.
Good morning, everybody.
Mill Creek gang.
Down on the waffle
Oh, I want some toast and coffee. There you are, Tilly. A little job for you to start.
Oh, it's lovely for Evelyn.
There'll be another chair at the table as soon as she gets that on, Dan. The only thing that keeps her in her room is that old wrapper of hers.
I hope you're right, Deb. Quite an expert on women's vanity, aren't you?
That's one thing I do know about. Lee here won't go to dancing school if you put a couple of hair ribbons on her. Then she can't afford to stay away. Right, Angel Puss?
Can I go over to Jimmy Peter?
Are you grabber face, dog?
Hey, how about some coffee?
Oh, Hilda, Mr. Proctor likes some coffee, please. Mrs. Proctor, somebody's got to wait on that poor girl. She didn't feel like her prune juice this morning. She'd rather have milk, hot, but not boiled, because boiling kills the vitamins. Dr. Dan knows. Well, I'll see what I can do for you. By all means, if a negligee will get Evelyn out of that room, let's make it. Hilda be killing herself. I'll get the material this afternoon.
Somebody want coffee?
Yeah, right here.
So they have like
prettier and white.
servants?
That's where you're wrong. Dark, soft, and velvety. I've been pumping her. Right by you, Dan? Anything that doesn't remind her of hospitals.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I expected coffee.
So did I.
Sorry, very sorry.
Skip it, I'll get some over at the inn. Who's playing who today?
Oh, we'll take him on, Chap.
It'll be a massacre.
Prune
Coming along
juice,
to
huh?
watch
That's
the
going
game?
in the
Maybe
diary.
think
It's
so.
for sure, Dion. For sure it is. They tried to serve me prune juice today. I hate that old woman.
Well, I'll get busy.
Dan, before long, we'll even get her into a tennis outfit. Then you can take her to the inn with the others. At least to watch.
So they're
Sure,
mad
Mother,
wealthy,
sure.
apparently.
Yeah, we'll see to that, won't we?
They seem to
I'll
live
get
lives
used
of
to the dress
leisure. They're just gonna go all as a family and go hang out and do some shit together, I guess. They have servants. What are you idiots doing? Guys, here's my advice. If you have a family member who's got some kind of mental illness, with such that they aren't prone to episodes of great emotion and excitement, how about don't fucking give them a surprise party?
Oh, I hope she likes the
Don't
ruffles I
give
put
them
on.
Hey, when
secret
you
gifts
stop
while they
worrying, you know
sleep.
it's perfect. You just want to hear it again.
Just fucking treat them like a normal fucking human being.
I'd like to.
She'll be all right. Your dad will be back from the beach directly.
Miss Proctor, I just hope nobody will tell the minister you were sewing on the Sabbath.
Oh, Hilda,
I'm saying, Neon.
Nobody will.
Like, they didn't. For me, red flag goes up, Neon, when you're like, she's sleeping. Let's go do some cool shit. No, don't do no cool shit, dog. Just do some regular shit. How about that? How about nudge her gently and say, hey. Neon, I gotta learn the tech. In all these old movies, their hair is fucking gigantic. I'm gonna come on camera one day, guys, and have my hair be that huge. What do you guys think? You guys think I could probably get more followers that way?
Douglas.
So she's all home alone, and she doesn't realize it. She doesn't know why.
Douglas?
And nobody can just fucking wake her up and tell her? I'm not even fucking that mentally ill. If that happened to me, I'd fucking freak out. I think I was in a fucking nightmare world. I'm only about half as mentally ill as this girl is.
You go on, I'll save myself a trip.
Well,
Douglas.
I could have won all bets. Go on up. Stop. Turn around. Now come on down.
So this guy must work at like a fashion agency, right? He's like
You
an
like it?
artist. He draws the models.
Well,
What do you think of my handiwork?
I must say you did even better on this one than with the one you did for Anne.
Oh, did he design one for her, too?
Oh, he's
he
a fashion
dresses
designer,
everyone in
huh?
this house except me.
Me, he undresses.
I'll be ready in a minute.
We see the shoes.
She's jealous.
Just my old slippers.
Oh, they won't go tall. Let's speak to Anne.
Douglas, you've made me so happy.
You know, you've given me an idea. When I get really fed up with this work I'm doing, I think I'll go into the dress business and make millions.
Does it really look all right on me? I never
What do you guys
dreamed
think?
of
Looks all right to
having
me?
anything like this.
Maybe that's why you never got it. You know, you've got to dream to get things.
Yes, Douglas.
I'm ready, Maestro, whenever the fashion show is over.
Okay. I'll be glad when this series is finished. Now you sit right down here and look glamorous.
Oh, so she's a
Sure, Dan will
model.
be along in a minute.
Like, who's this random chick he's with?
You ready?
Just as soon as I change clothes.
So he has a studio up here. Okay, I see. What's good, girl? How you doing? Men and equipment working. Huh? So she's the equipment, I guess. I wrote her fucking note, dog. It seems a little bit a little bit, I would just fucking nudge her gently and be like, yo, just gonna go do some spying, dude?
This is wonderful.
Are you surprised, Dan?
I wanted you to come down, Evelyn.
I told you I would if I felt all right.
This color in your cheeks, you're beautiful.
Dan, would we ever have a house like this?
I'll give you everything I can.
A house like this?
It depends on how many appendixes I take out, but eventually we could manage it.
Dan, aren't you ever afraid I might get so beautiful you'd be jealous of me?
I don't think so.
Ooh, I love this
Yes,
shit,
you
dude.
would. I know how you are.
Oh, my.
Let's not start that again.
I was only teasing. I bet you would. Suppose I was unfaithful. Suppose I only wanted to be unfaithful. You caught me sending a note to someone.
Evelyn, I ask you not to talk like this.
Oh, my God.
So
Weatherman.
making believe? What's the harm in that? Suppose I asked you to take the note to him.
I wouldn't stand for it.
Yeah, she's a
There,
freak.
you see? You are jealous. I told you I'll never be happy with you, never.
Evelyn, dear, please.
It's been like this all the time. Remember Kenneth Harmon? And now my first day of you tell me how jealous you're going to be.
Evelyn, stop it, dear, stop it. You started this.
I only wanted to see how much you love me. I was only teasing.
All right. Of course you were.
Guys, what do you guys think about Dan here?
Dan, why do we always have to quarrel like this?
I don't know, Evelyn. I wish we didn't.
I feel like...
It's because we need each other so much. Have to wait so long.
I guess that's it. Oh, I can't stand this like it is. I haven't strength. Always these quarrels.
You do more than trifling with him. You haven't fucking seen her diary yet,
Go
have
back.
you? Did you miss the
That's where
diary
I
scene?
belong.
That's like trifling
See
XL.
what happens the first thing? I only wanted to please you.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. You said it would be different here, but it's not really. Not with us still like this. Maybe if you went away for a little while.
Not see you?
Till I got really better. You said I looked better. Maybe if we didn't have these setbacks. Maybe after another month or two. And then when you came back, I'd really be standing there waiting for you. I'd have come to the end of the walk to meet you.
I love this chick so much.
I'd run to meet you.
You want me to go?
All right, then. Stay if you like. I just thought, I know the hospital needs you. And the sooner you get through there, the sooner we can be on our own. You do as you see best. Only I'm tired. I'm going upstairs. Help me up.
Oh my God, dude. Dude, she's a little bit batty, dog. But I'm here for it.
Evelyn.
That's my problem.
Will you write me every day?
I'll write you twice a day. I'll think of you every minute.
Dude, she ain't gonna write this dude. She gonna be fucking some other dude. And probably killing some other dude.
Before I change my mind.
Carry me upstairs, Dan.
Some saying
Then you can
neon.
go and pack.
Shaking my Dan head, dude.
It's only because I want that new start you told me about.
Yes, darling.
Put me down here, Dan. So I can watch you go.
Oh my God.
Let you know about the train.
Yes, Dan.
All right, guys. taking bets. What's gonna happen to this chick, dude? Is she gonna get killed in the end? Is she gonna have a redemption arc? I mean, she don't seem that bad. I mean, she's just fucking, you know, she's suffering, right? She's got fucking issues, for sure she does. I think that, you know, in terms of the directing, we've been made to feel, you know, fairly sympathetic toward her for being otherwise apparently villainous.
Come in. Evelyn.
I've never been in an artist studio before. Would I bother you too much?
I can give you 2 minutes anyway.
I saw the sign outside. I didn't know whether...
Pretty good equipment, don't you think?
That's really sexy.
How do you like her?
Hey, can I take a rest?
Yeah, sure.
Throw me a cigarette, will you?
Hope he's getting paid by the hour. Yeah, sure. When you join us, Brother Man, but this guy, he was a fashion designer.
I had a lot to start with.
And he also works with a fashion magazine.
I used 2 different models.
How do you mean?
One from the neck down, another from the neck up. But Miriam's got it both ways, right, Miriam?
I didn't know you cared, darling. Hey, match?
You'll have to wait till I get some. Just show Evelyn around, will you?
See if you're drawing this chick for the magazine.
Well, you can see for yourself. Over there's some stuff from a book he did. That whole shelf is his art with a capital A period. Then over here is...
What's that one?
That's a sketch of St. Cecilia. He promised a mural for the church.
Why didn't he do it?
You just don't whip off murals, honey. Not when you've got deadlines for things like this.
Is it very difficult to pose?
Oh, it's $3 an hour. It's not too difficult.
Did you ever have to pose like this?
That's me. At $5 an hour. That's not too bad either.
I think I'd rather die than do that.
Oh, you're kidding.
You tell Douglas I'll be in some other time.
Shots fucking fired in
I
1944.
think I'll go to my room.
Yeah, you see, you're overdoing it your first day up.
That's it, I guess.
Jesus Christ, Neon. This chick tried to fucking shut down OnlyFans.
Hey, Arm. What's the matter with you?
You should have heard her. Giving me the business because I posed that way for you.
What'd you expect? She thought you were a nice girl.
Just a minute.
Ah, be yourself. She's never come up against that sort of thing.
Fucking slap her in the ass.
Well, they've got statues in parks, haven't they?
Ah, forget it.
Okay. Only Dan had better be careful. He's likely to find himself married to something in armor.
Just let Dan worry about his problems.
Yeah,
you know, modesty looks very nice on the right people.
All right, I'm squelched. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Miss Modesty, huh? Remember me?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Me, giving my all.
He's pretty good, though. You gotta admit. She said she'd rather fucking... You look at her in the eyes and said it, too.
How Dan feels when he's jealous. There, in front of my Douglas. That vulgar woman. Unashamed. I nearly screamed when I saw her. She's beautiful. I wonder if Douglas sees it, too. I think she thinks about it. You could tell in her expression. She lies there thinking. One day he'll look at me as a woman, not a model. I can't let that day come.
Is this acting too sick when she looked up from the fucking book?
Get rid of her. And Matt, how can I? How can I make her go away? How can I do that?
Oh my god. A guest in the house. 1945.
Come in. There. Close the door and sit by me.
Are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you turn off the music?
You can put it on again if you like.
Can I? Mr. Hackett would never let me touch it when it was his.
You can play it any time you like. Does it make you think of things? It does me. You know the name of it?
Liebestorm.
That's right. Traum means dream, and Liebe means love. Dream of love.
It's very pretty, but you play it all the time.
Listen to it. Here you are dreaming. You're waiting for someone. A man, a handsome prince. Just now you won't understand, but you will. You'll know. He'll be kind like your father. You love your father, don't you, Lee?
My daddy?
You love to feel his arms around you, don't you? You wouldn't want someone bad to take him away from you, would you?
Mm-mm.
Are you old enough to keep a secret if I tell you one? Come here, closer.
Don't tell. Yeah, what the? Oh, she's gonna have the little girl sabotage the fucking model?
All right, walk around a little bit.
If I can. Oh, you don't happen to have any horse liniment, do you? Or a good chiropractic trick up your sleeve?
No, but I got a good one for the back.
That'll
Get
do
up,
it.
Joe.
Okay.
That helps. Here, put your hands back here, Nick.
Oh. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Oh.
That was okay.
There, is that better?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me try it on you.
No, I don't need it. Sit down, relax.
This movie's so fucked up.
Lee, what are you doing up there?
And the night's only just beginning.
Hilda wants you. Lee. What's anything wrong?
Oh my.
Lee.
Yeah.
Lee
I
Proctor.
wouldn't go after her if I were you.
Well, I certainly won't. She don't want this. It's just her bad luck. Here you are.
I don't feel much like it myself right now. Hilda, I just saw Lee up in the apple tree.
Well, no wonder she looks sick. Those apples ain't right.
It wasn't apples. It was something she saw in the studio. You know what I told you about artists? When we first came here, they're an unquestioned lot and always have been.
John, you be careful what you say about Mr. Proctor. He's a fine
A
man.
man is only as good as the woman he's with. I'm saying that Lee saw something up there. What do you expect? The two of them up there, closeted day after day, and that girl half-dressed all the time?
You're absolutely wrong.
Dude, the gossip
Anyway,
mill
I
getting
think
started
I'll just
fast.
button up here. She can just have a real piece of this cake. Poor little lamb. John, don't you dare climb up in that tree.
This man is stealing some piece of the cake.
Don't you feel well, sweetie?
Not very.
Look what I brought you.
I don't want any.
Lee. Are you sure about
Did
that?
you eat any apples up in that tree?
No.
You
The fuse has
must-
been lit, man.
You don't look very well. What is it, darling?
I can't tell you. Why doesn't Mama come? Why doesn't she?
She went to see her Uncle Dan off and Mr. Hackett. Tell Hilda what happened, please.
Go away. I can't.
Maybe you'd like some cake first, and then you'd feel better.
I don't care if I ever eat again.
Oh my.
Lee, was it something about Miss Blake and your daddy?
Oh my god. What's up, Katie?
It's warm enough for a nice cold drink, don't you think, Evelyn? We could have it right out here.
Yes, I'll tell Hilda.
I'll go.
This movie's insane, Katie.
Hilda.
So I think, I'm not sure if she's joining us, Katie, but this bitch, that's all you gotta know. That's the entire synopsis. This bitch. Take the cake, says Niana. You see the size of that slice?
Silly if I went up right
She couldn't
away
probably eat
and
that
wrote
whole slice,
Dan.
right? There's no way I couldn't eat that whole
Not
slice.
silly to Dan, I'm sure. He'd love it. Sure you don't want something to drink, dear?
No, thank you.
Yo, Evelyn, dude. Her name ain't fucking Goodalin, dog. She ain't Goodalin.
I feel so sorry for her. She had the saddest look in her eyes when Dan left.
Well, it's good rehearsal. When you're married to a doctor, you're saying quick goodbyes at all hours. Sometimes I complain about Doug, but I guess I'm really lucky.
I'll get the ice, dear.
Oh, would you? I'll see what I can do about Doug.
This chick's hair is ridiculous. All the hair in the movie's ridiculous. Be gone before someone else drops a house on you, says D. Scott. I think she was she in that movie we watched called Dishonored Lady? Oh my god! She out here
Hilda!
peeping.
Excuse me, ma'am. Just a minute. That's one thing I won't tolerate in my house. But I don't think you understand me. That's a cheap chambermaid trick, and I won't stand for it. If you'll just let me go, please, ma'am. I'll let you go for good if I ever catch you doing a thing like that again.
Oh my
I'm
god!
surprised at you. I thought I knew you better than that.
Evelach!
Well, haven't you anything to say for yourself? No, ma'am. I just looked. I thought someone ought to look in there now and then. They're in there so long sometimes, Miss Proctor. Well, of course they are. They're working. Hilda!
Anything wrong?
Hilda just made a very stupid mistake. I'm sure she's sorry.
Oh my god, shaming the help, dude. Come on. She was curious. They're having a kick-ass time in there. I'd be curious too.
I can't stand to see you look like that. What did she do?
Nothing. It's all right, really. I'm sorry. I just lost my temper.
Ooh.
Gee.
She got corrupt in the youth, dude?
I got it out of her all right. Oh, the poor little dear. But the terrible thing is, I tried to look in the studio, too, and Miss Proctor caught me, and you think I was dirt under her feet. Called me a cheap chambermaid. And her blind to that blonde thing right under her very nose. John, there are things going on up there. And I can't stay in this house and face that poor Miss Proctor, me knowing it, and that's the truth of it.
Oh, the fucking gossip mill.
Why, gossip that starts in the kitchen can be a very dangerous thing, Hilda.
It didn't start in the kitchen, Miss Proctor. But now if you're going to phone me out, I can't leave soon enough. It wasn't me who saw it first, if you must know.
I know only what I see and hear myself.
But I did see Miss Proctor. And heard, too. Plenty. And all this time, Miss Proctor being so nice to that girl here. Of course, I don't blame him so much. After all, like John said, him being an artist.
Well, that's the silliest thing I ever heard, Hilda. We all know Douglas too well. And if you've any loyalty, you won't think about this again.
Now shut the fuck up, girl.
Above all, don't say anything to Mrs. Proctor about it.
Yes, Miss Proctor.
That's her fucking... They're talking gossip about her brother, I guess.
Did you decide to have your drinks here, dear?
Oh, it is a little cold out there, I guess. In fact, I think I'll go up and get a jacket.
Could close these doors.
Oh, no.
Mill
no,
Creek
it's all right.
gang.
It's probably just me. I'll be right down.
Pizza. Kids are spying. They're like,
All set?
Almost.
Feel better?
I felt all right this morning. You're the one who wasn't getting anywhere.
Well, after a good lunch, we'll start over again. Shall I carry this?
No, I've got it.
Seeds of doubt, Neon. There's like I fucking got spaded hella deep in there, dude.
Can you use a little of this too, ma'am?
Oh, thank you. Still have some. Must be nice on the beach this morning.
I guess I know what you mean, ma'am.
I don't mean anything.
They're down there, ma'am. Not only them, but Jim and Lee are with them.
Lee, dear.
Did you know I must?
Excuse me then, ma'am.
We got dysfunction in the house now.
Somebody give me a new watch, I might know. It's been 2 o'clock for 4 days now.
Hi. Coming up to lunch?
No, thank you. I want to finish here.
Hey, don't you think this would look better with a scallop?
Oh, now, Doug, you leave her alone. It's her hedge.
Yes, you tend to your own work. How's it going, by the way?
Whoa. I don't know what's the matter with me.
Well, maybe you need a change. Enjoy some of this nice weather. Miriam must be getting awfully tired of it here. I was thinking perhaps if you took a rest, it might do both of you good. Don't you think so, Miriam?
None of that now. Come on, I know what she's up to. See you later.
I detect a slight bum's rush.
Sure you did. Every June it's the same. They want me to lay off so they can pack me off on picnics.
Well, Mr. Proctor, Hilda asked me to tell you lunch will be late.
Okay, but tell her I'm hungry.
Beg your pardon? She also asked me to tell you why.
I don't care why. All right, why?
She's had to spend most of the morning in Miss Blake's room. Seems to me, Mr. Proctor, with all the other things Hilda has to do here...
All I care is let's eat. Tell Hilda when we get it, it better be good.
Doug, I want...
Did this thing call about my time?
Not yet, Mr.
I can't work this afternoon without it.
I'll let you know.
Doug,
Oh, what?
it's just that...
Hi. What are you two up to?
Douglas. No, I really feel like Cinderella. Look, I have new slippers, too.
Okay. I told you to leave it to Anne. Anne, John says lunch will be late. Will you see what you can do?
Yes, I will, Doug. Did you have a nice swim, Miriam?
Oh, yes, well, thanks. Anne, don't you think we better get the flowers now?
Yes, of course. I'll get to them.
So much tension, dog.
Hilda, what are you griping about? I didn't ask you to clean up here today.
I was under the impression you did, miss.
Well, then get your impression straight. All I said was if you did clean up here.
Miss Blake, I've always been very proud of my housekeeping, and I hope justly so. I trust now you won't find any dust in any corners.
Wait. So Miss Blake lives there, or she has a room, I should say, right? So interesting. So their house has, has the dad's studio there.
Come up here, will you, please?
I'm sorry, I'm busy.
And so the model has a room. I guess it makes sense. I place for
Why didn't you
privacy.
call me? I've been waiting for that turpentine for 2 days. I'll be right over. Can you imagine that at the station?
Doug, I want to talk to you. Something's going on here, and I don't like
There's
it.
nothing going on around here. No lunch, no work, no...
Doug, have I hurt somebody's feelings?
Look, Miriam, I'm sorry if I've been cross with you. It's just that...
Not you. Haven't you noticed how strange Lee is with me? And Hilda.
How do you mean, strange?
Well, Lee won't talk to me.
strange?
When I speak to her, she runs away.
Why don't you kiss and make up?
But we haven't fought, Doug. It's just something that's come up all of a sudden.
She probably just wants to play. She's on vacation now.
Maybe your Aunt Martha's right. Maybe a change would do us good. You're doodling all the time anyway. And the cereal's certainly not getting anywhere.
You need a bracer. Come with me to the station. I'll buy you one on the way back.
This guy is so fucking physical.
Maybe
dude.
that's it.
Just
How
the
late is
era,
it?
I guess. Just straight up grab a
I
lady by the
know.
arm. and
Still
like, yeah,
2
come with me.
o'clock on that thing. Guess I will
Let's
have
go.
to get you a new watch.
And I told Miss Blake a thing or two. You know, Miss Proctor, I can't be in her room and in the kitchen, too.
Anne, don't bother to fix anything for us. We'll have some lunch at the inn.
Well, it's almost ready now, Doug.
Well, I have to go to the station anyway. Want to come along?
No. No, thank you.
Well, see you later.
Bye, Anne.
What a dick. Oh, he look
Well,
at
let me
him.
know when it's ready, Hilda. There's your vase, Evelyn. Poor Miss Proctor. You know, Miss Heath, I think I ought to tell you something.
Yes?
So Evelyn's quite the mastermind. She really didn't do a whole lot. Did I mean? She said, "Hey, little girl, come here. Let me whisper in your ear." On some Yin Yang Twins type shit.
Not a sign of them yet. I'd have the police out, that's what I'd do.
Hilda.
That's all she did.
Well, just the same.
What's up, Nero? It's the wicked
All
whack.
afternoon, and now, how long does the person have to put up with?
Dude, you love this film, Nero.
Well, lovey,
Shame you got here right in the middle of
don't
it.
eat.
Maybe they had a flat tire.
No, of course. They'll probably use that one. Well, I'm not going to stand for it for another minute.
How's it been, Nero? Hopefully pretty decent.
It's so quiet here, isn't it, Aunt Martha?
Yes. After a while, you get so you wouldn't live any other place in the world.
And yet you always feel the sea out there. Rough and cruel and mean.
Well, in winter it is.
I like it that way, though. I'd like to hear it pounding. I like things to be like that. Things can't always be the same. Or people. Like Dan, I mean. He can be so fierce and stern one moment. And then when he smiles...
That's right. There. I think I'm pretty
She
smart.
likes
girl, don't
chaos.
you?
Happy to hear it, Daniel.
Mind if I wash
What's up,
up in
Remy?
here?
Of course not.
This film has been exceeding my expectations for it.
After 8:30 and everything's ruined. How long am I supposed to hold it, Miss Proctor?
I'm sorry, Hilda. I know it's difficult for you, but just a few more minutes, please.
Didn't he telephone?
All right. Go see if Aunt Martha are ready. We'll be right down.
Yes.
Oh my. It's one of those films I presume is not going to be that great because the preservation is not that great.
To be exact,
But it's fucking an amazing film.
8:39, 59 1/2 seconds.
Yo, where's Daddy?
8:40.
They coming back drunk?
Girls are so pretty. 'Twas there he first met her, sweet Molly Malone.
Boy, wait till Aunt sees him. She eats him by the barrel.
What? They were out picking apples? Drunk?
Let me carry him a while. Let's cook him first and surprise her with him for dinner.
Maybe they've already eaten.
Oh, it's not that late. Is it?
It's 2 o'clock.
No.
It's 2 in the morning. It's 2 in
Take shoes off. Let's play burglar.
Take shoes off, play burglar. Take shoes off, play burglar. Take shoes
The
off.
dirty
really-
girl beds, leaving all the lights
Really over the
on.
top. They're bad wasted, Donald, yeah.
Come on, dog, let me in.
Who's there?
Come on, let me in.
Oh, hello.
What?
Hey, let me in. Hey.
Not the Warner Brothers type shit.
Hey.
They're drunk as skunks, dude. They're fucking hammered.
Oh, look at the table. They haven't eaten yet.
No, that table's set for breakfast and all the lights on. I have to speak to Ann about that. What does she think electricity grows on? Trees? Turn out that light.
Turn out the light and keep the muscles warm. Wasn't that fun waiting? You know, I like waiting better than swimming anytime. It doesn't sober me up so much.
And are you cockeyed?
Listen to who's talking. I guess you should decorate all the bar mirrors here in Boston.
I'm paying Remy.
Soap pictures, he says. I'll trade you soap pictures for drinks.
This is a kind
I
of.
bet we could travel from here across the United States. You drawing pictures and me drinking.
Kind of an unusual scene. Doesn't really fit with the film's tone so far, I must admit.
Come on, where are you?
Here I am.
Oh, okay. Everything will be hunky-dory if you just don't squeak on the stairs. Mustn't wake him up. Stop squeaking.
I'm not squeaking.
You are too squeaky.
Quit squeaking. Bum bum bum.
Very funny, very funny.
Who are you talking to?
Hi, Hilda.
Good morning.
Evelyn, what's everybody doing up?
Hilda,
Hi, honey.
go downstairs and start serving dinner, please.
We got mussels for you.
Alive.
Hilda.
Not me, Miss Proctor. I served my last dinner in this house.
Yep.
I'll get dinner on, Anne.
Douglas, we've been waiting dinner for a long time. You'd better hurry.
You've waited dinner till 2 o'clock in the morning for us. Better hurry. Fine couple of burglars we are.
I'll be down in a minute.
Oh, Evelyn, I'm terribly sorry. It'll be all right. Let's go on down.
Anne, you're so right to close your eyes to it.
Oh my God. No, don't go in there. Go talk to your man. That's the tech, guys. Mill Creek. The debauchery, Remy. Yeah, the fucking... Dude, fucking... They don't call it Goodlin, dude. She ain't Goodlin.
I'll be right down. Just resting my eyes. What are you looking so tragic for? I've rolled in like this before.
I'd rather not discuss it now, Douglas. Morning will be all right.
What's there to discuss?
Plenty.
Plenty!
But I'd rather wait.
And did you ever feel off the beam? Remember when...
I phoned the inn, but you weren't there. You had been there, though. Everybody seemed to know that.
Well, that's why we left. We took a little drive to sober up.
You did a fine job of it, didn't you?
This isn't like you, Ann. What's the matter with you?
What do you think is the matter with me? Oh, Douglas, I tried to warn you the other day. I asked you, please, to... But you don't seem to care what other people think.
I don't. All I care is what you think.
Well, what do you expect me to think? I've tried desperately not to, but you keep...
What?
Just come out with it, girl.
Is there anything between you and Miriam?
You shouldn't have asked that, Ann.
Come on.
I am asking it.
I wish you hadn't.
What a jerk.
Douglas.
Miriam!
Don't do that, please.
Why not? It's what you wanted to know, isn't it? You asked it, you'll have the answer.
I want my answer from you, Douglas.
You're in such a state, if I told you no, you wouldn't believe me.
Oh, my God.
Would you?
I don't know.
Let me know when you do.
Oh, my God. He's pretty drunk, Yodi. Mad drunk. Just wait till tomorrow. Says down. They should have, but emotions are high right now, dude. She gets all Mickey Mousey when she's drunk.
What are you drinking?
Spirits of the month. Absinthe? So Sylvia like that.
What Ann just told me sobered me much quicker.
Mad, huh? Maybe she'll get over it. I've got it all straight in my mind. It was my fault. I didn't feel like working, and you were just being a gentleman, that's all.
You're fired?
Well, if it's my fault, everything's
It's not Lucille
all
Ball
right,
now.
isn't it?
It isn't just this afternoon, Miriam. Ann thinks something's been going on between you and me.
I told you this morning that something was cooking around here, but you wouldn't listen.
Where are you going?
I've been accused before, but never by anyone like Ann. Anybody else, I don't give 2 cents. But Ann... Ann...
Oh, my God.
Funny how you feel when the door gets slammed in your face. Would you phone the station and get Mr. Blossom? I'm blowing.
I can't blame you.
Damn. Dude. Evelyn, dude. She whispered in a child's ear,
For the road. And I hope it's a good road, kid.
Oh, man. This film is called Guest in the House, Yodi. Tonight we're watching romantic thrillers.
I'm gonna miss you now.
Stories of obsession, deception,
You're getting fat.
and
I should have
tainted
got rid of you
love.
a long time ago, anyway.
Yeah, sure. Well, I guess it's
So basically, you
this.
guys are joining us here. This
I'll send you a postcard.
brunette with the big hair, Evelyn, she's a nutcase.
Well, if you'll snap it up, you can get back to it.
That's really the story so far.
You're leaving kind of sudden, ain't you?
Yeah, sure am.
That's her right there. That's Evelyn here. It's not the wife. This is the guest in the house. The titular guest in the house.
Douglas.
Ann?
No, Douglas, it's me.
Evelyn, you want something? Why didn't you ring?
No, I don't want anything. I thought I heard voices down here, and then I heard a car leave. Is anything wrong?
No.
Then why do you drink like that? When Papa drank, it made him unhappy.
Maybe it began the other way. It was unhappy first.
You weren't unhappy, Douglas.
No, like a lark.
You weren't unhappy this morning.
Things haven't been right here for quite a while. It's nice of you to pretend you don't know, but you must have heard.
Yes, Douglas. I tried to stop her.
She didn't talk to you about it.
Not exactly talk. But I've seen her watching me. It worried me because of Lee.
Lee?
You know how impressionable children are. I tried to keep her from finding it out. Anne's been so
I don't
good
know
to
what's
me.
gotten into Anne.
Oh, now I've only upset you more.
That's how she is, Neon,
Poor
you're right.
Douglas.
That's what her diary's all about. I think that's what the scene was about, Neon, when she talked about how much she likes the crashing of the waves.
Get your sleep.
How much she likes that things are dynamic, right? She's like, I like when things change.
Hope it won't sour
She's like an
you,
agent of
right?
chaos.
Never, Douglas. If I ever get jealous of Dan, I'll never show it.
I'm sure you won't.
I can't even afford to be jealous with my heart.
It must be hard to keep so calm, so peaceful.
I have to be. To learn about you. You know, lying awake nights, alone, knowing it may come any moment.
But it's helped being here.
You know it has. You've done so much. Now I only wish I could help you and Anne to get back like you used to be. There's only some way of showing.
I don't think there's anything you can do, but thanks. Good night.
So,
Douglas.
Evelyn likes Douglas. And she's trying to destroy his home, basically.
She'll get over it if you give her time. But if you go in there now and quarrel.
I guess you're right.
And if I could help you out till you get another model.
Oh, no.
You didn't laugh when you drew this.
I'm an idiot. What's the matter with me? Now I know why I've been sketching that face of yours.
Why, Douglas?
You just hurry up and get some beauty sleep. You've got a job starting tomorrow.
Yes, Douglas.
Oh my god! Dude, she's too clean. Evelyn too clean. You can't hate Evelyn, dude. You can't hate Evelyn. Easy game. Easy game. What's happening to the little girl, though, guys?
Stop it! Stop that infernal racket! Stop it!
Jesus!
Things all wrong.
She's mad efficient,
Because,
yeah. She's
geez,
mad
I can't
efficient.
get it to come
She doesn't
out
work
right.
harder. She works smarter.
You're wrong, Douglas. You mustn't be impatient. You'll get it soon, I know you will.
Maybe so.
Uh-oh. Where's the Wicked Witch of the West? Protect her at all costs.
What's the total?
Wouldn't think 6 weeks could make such a dent.
Well, I still say take that money of mine and you and Doug go off on a trip. That's what you need.
No, darling, I'm afraid that wouldn't do it.
Thanks just the same.
Anybody need a slightly handy man?
Ernest.
Good heavens, Anne. No Hill to yap at me, no John, no Lee to climb all over me. What's going on here?
Martha, look who's here.
Well, Ernest, how nice.
Hello, Martha. I still say, what is going on here?
Oh, just the summer doldrums, I guess. Well, anyway, that's what you get for walking in on a lady. I hope you appreciated that nice long letter that I wrote you.
Oh, yes. And the P.S. It's a funny thing, isn't it, how everybody always puts the important things in the P.S.
There's John Doe.
Oh, I don't remember.
P.S. By the way, Ernest, would you mind skipping this next weekend? Better still, wait until I write again. That was weeks ago.
Anyway, you're here now. And you know we're always glad to have you.
Some of us, anyway.
Anne, do we have to beat this bird out of brush? I ran to Miriam yesterday.
Oh, really? How is she?
She told me the whole thing. Surely you can't believe...
Ernest, I'd rather not talk about it.
You don't have to. I want to talk about it.
Ernest, I want my old job back. What do you say?
I think it would be wonderful. For me, you'd turn your life upside down.
Ernest is right.
Well, you don't by any chance think my life is right side up now, do you? My husband drinks himself into a stupor every night.
Doug drinking? Seriously?
Quite.
Seriously?
Miriam, that's the only time he sobers when he's at the church.
At the church? Doug?
He's painting Evelyn as Saint Cecilia. A donation. He's been at it for weeks. That's where they are now.
He's going crazy at the fucking
Lovely,
church.
isn't it? To what extremes a guilty conscience will lead a man?
So Evelyn has been a great help.
Well, except for that Liebesdrum, that nearly drives me mad.
Mommy, who's down there?
Where are you, Lee?
I'm up here, in Evelyn's room.
Oh, well, come down, dear. Ernest is here. Then, of course, there are the nightmares. She roused the whole household the other night with her screaming.
Martha, your brother Ben only snored.
What's my brother Ben got to do with it?
Just an observation? What kind of nightmares?
Well, Lee, dear, why did you get undressed?
Mommy, could I have my dinner on a tray in Evelyn's room?
Lee, aren't you going to say hello to me?
Hello, Ernest. I don't feel very well. I feel weak.
Lee, you know that's absolute nonsense.
She's trying to impersonate Evelyn.
We won't be having dinner for hours yet.
I can hardly get my breath.
Lee, please come down.
I won't come down. I won't. More, Mommy. I love you very much.
All right, darling. I'll bring dinner up to you.
Thank you, Mommy.
Oh my God! She's like a little mini Evelyn, dude.
Anne, how long has she been like that?
Since the trouble about Miriam. Children sense those things.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, I've done everything to make her forget it in front of her. I've tried to be with Doug as I always was, but...
Are they implying that Evelyn is not really sick, but that she just pretends to be sick because her home life is so shitty?
Anne, can't you see she's only
And that's what Evelyn's teaching this little girl to do,
She's
basically?
just upset. Her father's away all the time. I'm cross and irritable.
That's not it. She's turning neurotic, imitating an invalid.
Oh, Ernest.
Think back, Anne. When did things start going wrong around here?
I don't know. I'm all mixed up.
About 2 months ago.
Dude,
How
things
long
go
has
wrong
Evelyn
all the
been here?
time.
2 months.
Exactly. Your trouble didn't start with Miriam. It started the day you took that sick little, sweet little invalid into your hearts.
Oh, but that's absurd. How could she be responsible for all this mess? No,
This guy's a dick.
I won't believe it. I can't.
But he's right.
Well, my brother Ben managed it.
He's out of
He wasn't
line,
even able to get out of an
but he's
invalid's
right.
chair.
That's why I mentioned the dear departed before. Your brother Ben wasn't the only one who was paralyzed. He paralyzed you, kept you from marrying, living a life of your own. Sometimes sickness puts greatness into people. Sometimes it goes the other way. Persecution complex. The desire to control and destroy. And you've got to do something. Get her out of the house.
Oh, Ernest, I can't. But I have a responsibility. Dan, left
And your only responsibility is toward your family. Well, let me take Evelyn for a while. If Ernest is wrong, there's no harm done. If he's right...
Hello, Mr. Hackett.
Where you been, Evelyn?
A little while ago.
You didn't bring very nice weather.
Where's Douglas?
He's taking a walk on the beach. He's so upset. He's still not satisfied with the painting.
Evelyn, wait a moment, please. You and Ernest go into the cottage. I'll phone you later.
Don't be too long, Anne.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Evelyn, won't you come and sit down? You're not too tired to talk a little bit, are you?
No?
Yo, cinema's greatest villains, dude?
What is it, Anne?
I'm gonna be 100 with you, dude. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Evelyn,
How
You're
would
cursed.
you like a change of scene for a few weeks?
Change of scene? Where? What do you mean?
Aunt Martha's invited you to stay with her for a while.
I'd rather not.
Well, you'd be doing me a favor if you would. Lee hasn't been feeling very well, and I have all the housework to do.
I don't ask you to wait on me.
Of course you don't. I know that, Evelyn, but...
Anyway, I'm not home very much. Practically the whole day at the church.
That's another thing. I'm sorry to have to mention it, but Douglas has to go back to his illustrating. We need the money.
Why blame me for that?
Oh, that's why he's broke.
Is that how you're trying to get rid of me?
To someplace where you'll be comfortable.
I'm comfortable here. I won't go to that hateful old woman.
Evelyn, how can you talk that way about Aunt Martha?
I know what you're trying to do. You want to get me away from Douglas. He comes to me when you've driven him half crazy. You hate me, don't you? You're jealous.
Jealous? Of you?
Yes. You're sending me away because you're jealous of me.
Oh my God!
Because he prefers me to you? Because you've lost him?
Why, you nasty little fool. You're in love with my husband.
He's not in love with you. He's left in the studio for weeks. You nag him. You quarrel with him all the time. Douglas, don't do this, don't do that. You're even jealous of his painting. You hate because it's always been his dream. And now I'm a part of it. And I always will be.
You're a little monster. You're going to get out of this house tonight.
I'll bet I don't.
Oh my God!
Don't let her. She's going to get rid of me.
And what have you done to her?
She hates me. She said horrible things.
What is it now, Anne? What have you said to her?
Let me handle this, Douglas. I know what I'm doing.
She said I was too much trouble. I try not to be any trouble. You know that.
Aren't you
Look aboard, Drew.
I want to speak to you alone, Doug.
She called me a monster.
For the climax of the film,
I'm sure
dog.
she didn't. And what have I done? What have I done?
The girl's in love with you, Douglas.
What's happened to you, Anne? First it was Miriam, now it's Evelyn. Why didn't you accuse Hilda?
I didn't accuse anybody. She just admitted it.
I told her I loved you. Of course I love you. Why shouldn't I? You've done everything for me. She hates me because you're painting me. She's jealous. Oh, why did Dad ever bring me here? Why?
Evelyn, go upstairs. Nobody's going to stand you away. Don't worry.
Oh, she's gonna have to kill herself, dude? Oh, I hope not. Welcome aboard. Hope your night's been great. Oh, Anne, your name is going to be in the death journal. Yeah,
Hope
death
you see
note
what you've done to her.
She's not that sick. She's not so weak that she can't ruin our lives.
I'd examine myself about that if I were you.
Oh, I have. I was wrong about Miriam. I know that now.
But you're not wrong about this.
No, I'm not.
Blaming someone else for your own mistakes is a shabby trick here.
Douglas, it isn't only us. She's having a dreadful effect on Lee, too. She's turning her into a neurotic. Douglas, can't you see she's dangerous? There's something terribly wrong with the girl. If you could have seen her face when I asked her to go to Aunt Martha, she called her a hateful old woman.
Well, maybe she doesn't like Aunt Martha.
She's like
What's
an
that got
anime
to do?
villain, to be honest,
Then
Doug.
she accused me of being
She didn't
jealous.
see her face.
Well, aren't you?
No. I'm only frightened, terribly frightened.
Oh, Anne.
Because you're so blind, Douglas. Don't you understand? She said she was in love with you.
She said it in front of me. I never heard anything more innocent. You're hysterical, Anne. I can't stand by and see you wreck the life and health of a girl who hasn't done anything to you. Dan will never forgive you for this, and neither will I.
Douglas.
Now what?
Nothing.
Your nerves are shot, Anne. You get hold of yourself.
Get a job, you bum. You got a kid to feed, dog. How you fucking painting at a fucking church, dude? Fuck the church. Out here fucking, how you gonna roast your own wife? You ain't bringing home the bread, dog. This man with a goddamn Dick Tracy coat. Get the fuck out of here, Doug.
$257, please. Martha, Ernest was right. She's like something out of a nightmare.
I'm going away for a while and take Lee. Maybe Douglas will come to his senses. Let me speak to Ernest, please. Yes, Ernest. Call the station, please.
The station? It was Ernest about to be fucking the Van Helsing this movie, dog? Deus Ex Ernest? This is the first Ernest movie? Ernest Origins, dog? He's a handyman, just like Ernest. Oh my god! This movie's too sick! I had fucking zero expectations for this film. In the end, she's fucking blessed, dude. She's blessed. Somebody's looking out for her upstairs. It's too easy. It's too easy, Katie. It's too easy. I'm taking Lee away. I don't know what more I can do or say to make you understand. Perhaps things will be clearer to you without me. Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god! Yo, the easiest of games, dog. Oh my god. Yo, Goodlin, dog. Power's out and she loves it, dude. You gonna burn down the crib, dog?
You're not frightened, are you, Evelyn? The lights always go off.
No, I'm not frightened. I like it like this. All the violence outside, and in here it's so still. But I was a little lonely. Where did you go?
Back to the church. To look at the saint. What a masterpiece.
You're not fair to yourself, Douglas. You haven't tried anything like that in a long time. You've got too much on your mind.
Maybe so. I'm sorry about that scene this afternoon. Anne didn't mean it.
Of course not. It was silly of me to go to pieces. But I can't bear to see anyone unhappy.
I don't know what's got into everybody. Anne's on edge, Lee's sick, I can't paint. Something's wrong with everything.
Not with me, Douglas, not anymore. I'm well now, strong. And just because I've been so happy.
You keep on being happy, Infant. That's what you're here for. Anne upstairs?
No, she's gone.
Gone where?
I don't know. Maybe she went to Aunt Martha's. Yes, that's it, I remember now.
I said some pretty brutal things this afternoon.
Yeah, kind of did, to be honest, Doug.
You think I should
Meet some
call?
birds. That's the only thing that can stop her. Maybe you're right, man. I'm gonna be crazy to bring that back. They probably will. I didn't think about that.
It is, huh?
That's some foreshadowing, right?
The wire's probably down.
Maybe birds will have something to do with it.
Poor Douglas. Nothing's right, is it? I'll get you a drink.
You, Evelyn?
I know. But you've had such a miserable day. I've never known anything like this. For the last few weeks, I've learned to know gentleness and beauty, even fun. The House of Proctor kind. House of Proctor.
Dan told you we were a very unusual family.
It's not the family, Douglas. Let me tell you.
That's the look I've tried to paint. It's beautiful. I'll get it on canvas someday.
Good.
I hope I can.
You will, Douglas.
The cinematographer right now?
You'll find your way back.
Back to what?
Back to good, dude.
I'm all mixed up. This house used to be fun. There was a guy that liked life.
You can love it now. Because you can do what you want with it.
Simple as that.
Of course, Douglas. There's nothing standing in your way.
Wait a minute. This isn't Dan, you know, woman.
No, it's you. No one else but you. You must know that. I sent him away for you. And I don't want him to ever come back again.
Are you out of your mind?
Don't look at me like that. You afraid Anne's coming back? She won't, because she's gone, too, for good.
What are you talking about?
It's true. She left with Ernest Hackett. This is our house now, yours and mine. Think what that means, Douglas. Every morning I can come downstairs and fix the flowers. And Hilda and John will be here, too. And they'll say, yes, Mrs. Proctor, to me, as they did to her.
Evelyn.
And there won't be any low, vulgar women in our house with their dirty desires. You can thank me and my love for you. You made me strong so I could be like this.
Yo, Mill Creek gang.
Little Saint Cecilia. No wonder I couldn't paint a saint.
Oh, my God!
She's gone for good with Ernest Hackett. Look. Goodbye. She said goodbye. Douglas, she's not worth it. She's not worth it.
Get away from me. Go back to your room and stay there.
No, Douglas, no.
She's gonna kill herself? Dude, no.
Douglas.
Oh, my God. Very emotional movie. And you kind of feel sad for Evelyn, to be honest.
Just pulled out, Mr. Proctor.
God.
Douglas.
I'm glad you didn't go.
Where's the
I
kid?
couldn't go. And I couldn't go back. I didn't know what to do, so I had Ernest go.
Oh, there's the kid.
Something happened just now. I'm sorry I had to learn I was wrong from her. I wish I'd believed you.
Oh, it doesn't matter, darling. As long as you know now.
I love you.
Oh, my. Dude, Evelyn's have to kill herself, dude? I hope not.
Douglas. I feel as if I've been on a long, long journey and just come home.
Can she get eaten by birds now, dude? I hope not.
Angel puss.
She cried herself to sleep. She didn't understand.
Yeah, I can imagine.
What are we going to do
It's all
now?
been happening very
Very
fast.
simple. You had the right hunch. We'll get rid of her.
But what about Dan?
We'll explain to him later. It's our lives.
Of course it
Don't
isn't.
you
Well, maybe we
forget.
can make it easier for him. Let's see what we can figure out. We'd better take Lee to Aunt Martha's. There might be trouble tonight.
All right, dear.
There's gonna be trouble tonight, for sure.
Douglas. I knew you'd come back. I knew it. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, my God.
Evelyn, there isn't anything you can do anymore. We have quite a fair proposition to make to you. As your father's unable to take care of you, we've decided that we will. We'll send you somewhere, a sanitarium.
I won't go to any hospital.
Not a hospital. A place where you can live and have people to look after you. There's one near Boston.
Sorry, guys, I licked some
And we'll even go
Rubber
into
stuff on my
hot
hands
to
here.
keep you there.
in a very photogenic fashion.
But only on one condition. Are you listening to me, Evelyn?
I'm listening.
You'll write to Dan and tell him that you've gotten worse. And that you've decided you can't ever see him again. Because marriage would be impossible. And very gently, bit by bit, you'll break it to him that you're not in love with him anyway.
Douglas.
What?
Let her go upstairs now.
Just fucking tell him the truth. I don't think he deserves to know the truth.
Will you do that, Evelyn?
You guys tell him. Hey, listen, all right? Fucking girlfriend's a crazy bitch.
I won't ask you to give me your word.
Are you through with me now?
Yes. You'll write your letter first thing in the morning. I'll make sure it's mailed.
Or what? You gonna fucking beat my ass? I guess it's 1944. I shouldn't take it for granted. You're not gonna beat her ass.
I'll take her down there myself tomorrow.
Back to the rubber room, D. Scott. Dude, she's gonna kill herself,
In the
dog.
meantime, darling, I'd better stretch out down here.
I'd rather she kills Anne, to be honest.
Just to be on the safe side. She's being a little too quiet for my liking. No telling what she might think of. Can't you get along without me for a while again?
What does it say about me that I'd rather that frickin'
only for a
Evelyn go on a
little
killing
while.
spree than kill herself at this point?
Anyway, who do we think we are, honeymooners?
You guys are fucking nutcases. Donald was right. Look at him fucking grinning and fucking groping it up.
Bad idea. Go on a second honeymoon.
They got a fucking psychopath upstairs.
Montreal.
It was good enough for the first one. Why not the second? What scenery?
What a cool car he used to. Is that a car?
We honeymooned in Quebec.
He's carved that blanket onto himself. That was sick. He's trying to fucking get his bone on. They got a fucking psychopath in the next room over. Oh my god. Yo, Edward G. Robinson, dog. Killstreak Pete Jr. She has the diary, dog. The Desu Noto. What you doing with that Desu Note, girl? Try to do something, Remy. Poison the drinks, maybe? She got the phone there? Who you gonna call?
Long distance, please. Operator, I want Baltimore. Dr. Dan Proctor at the Presbyterian Hospital.
Did you catch all the other lights, honey?
Mm-hmm. They must have been burning for hours. You could have gotten up and
Is she gonna kill herself and blame these two?
Yes. Who cares about things like that anymore? Whoever
For the
cares?
murder?
Darling, why do you suppose we don't hear from her? Maybe if I took a frying pan with some bacon in it and waved it in front of the keyhole.
No, she'd probably go on a hunger strike. Anyway, there's plenty of time to wake up before the train goes.
Dude, she's
Does that
dead,
mother know
dog.
it's all set for her to go?
Mm-hmm. I called her.
My heart,
They're on
Remy.
their way up here now.
Anne, let's not ever have anybody in the guest room again.
Oh, you won't, dude. You won't.
Long, long time.
That shit's haunted now.
Look, Daddy.
What is it, Angel?
We went to feed him.
Oh, darling, what a shame.
He's real dead. I touched him.
Birds grow old, too, you know, like people. We've had Skipper a long while.
You think that's it? I did feed him yesterday. Really, I did.
Sure, Skipper probably just
She
got
killed
tired
Skipper,
of singing and went
dude?
somewhere else. Anyway, he may even sing there, too. You don't know. And have you got a box or something?
Yes, I think I can find
Come
something.
on, Angel. We'll take him out and put him in the family plot next to Solomon.
Next to the cat. Will he like that?
I don't think he'll mind. Not now.
There you are, darling.
Thanks.
Dude, Katie. Dude, I feel like she's dead up there right now, dude. I hope you guys are right. As she kills the whole family, except for Lee.
That's where he dug Solomon's grave.
Probably buries all his bones there, too.
He likes Skipper.
That's enough. Now you go over there and lie down.
A smart-ass dog.
You
Also
know,
a good actor.
I don't think it'd be silly at all to say a prayer for Skipper. Prayer for yourself wouldn't hurt either.
Why, Daddy?
Don't you think you ought to ask forgiveness for hating people?
You mean Miriam?
Didn't Aunt Martha talk to you about it?
She said Evelyn was going away and Miriam was coming back. And I must be nice to her.
You will, won't you, darling?
Sure I will.
I hope you're right, Neon.
I'll be back later.
Dude, something is amiss, dog. This movie's so sick.
Where's Evelyn?
Why, Dan, she's upstairs.
What's wrong, Evelyn? You said that...
Why, no, dear. I don't want to talk about it now. I wanted you to come for a more important reason. Dan, we can be married today. And I'll go back with you. We don't have to wait any longer.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Break the news to him, dude.
Aren't you going to let them congratulate us? Well, you think it was a shock to someone. Yeah.
The diary!
For it.
Oh my god!
Martha,
Yo, the fatal mistake, dude.
why doesn't somebody say something?
Fuck is this shit? What you writing around here, girl?
I'm sure Douglas will want to congratulate us, won't you? We're waiting, Douglas.
What the devil is this all about?
Evelyn, are you sure you want to marry Dan?
Is there any reason why I shouldn't? Oh, I'm sorry everyone is in such a strange mood this morning, darling.
I wish you'd let me in on this.
All right, Dan. But you won't like it. And it won't be easy on any of us.
Ooh, look at his
I
expression.
didn't know exactly how to tell you.
He's stone cold.
Maybe this will.
You don't have to read it to me, Douglas. I know every word.
I don't think you realize, Dan, this is Evelyn's diary.
I know. She used to read it to me sometimes.
You know the things she said in here about you?
Yes. It doesn't make any difference, Doug. That's the way it is.
But you don't know the things she said about me. June 14th. I love Douglas more and more. He's everything I ever wanted in a man.
Yes, I wrote that, Dan. I told you there was a quarrel. That's what Ann and I quarreled about. But Douglas, you didn't read the last page. I left it there so you could. Read it to Dan.
Read it to Dan!
I've been a fool. I thought I loved Douglas. But tonight I realize how wrong I was. I must go back to Dan and never leave him again. You don't believe that, Dan?
Yes, I do.
I'm through with the diary now, Douglas. I want you to keep it always, so that you'll never forget me. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I shouldn't have said that. But they've all been so horribly unkind and unfair.
No, Evan. We came pretty close, but you're jumping over. See you outside.
Dude.
I have a feeling, Evelyn, that we may not be coming back here. There are a few little things in my place I'd like to get to.
As you like, dear.
This would be a great double feature of Human Bondage.
I'm sorry, Aunt Martha.
You'd better hurry, dear.
Oh, Aunt Martha got a shot here. Kill Streak
How can you
Pete.
do this to him? You can't really love him.
It's odd how sure you can be of today, and so unsure of tomorrow. Today I love him very much. You'll be lonely for a while, but you'll get used to it. I've been lonely all my life. Only one thing I regret. I would have liked this house. Quite pretty for a little one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is what? Bird, it's not in the cage. Where is it?
Lee let it out.
In here?
Yes. Yes. It was here just a moment ago.
Oh my God!
In this room? Where is it? Don't just stand
The
there.
bird, Neon.
Where? Do you see it?
I'm not looking for it. I'm not afraid of birds. Could be in there, too.
Please, Aunt Martha, help me. Find it, find it.
Yo, fucking exclamation mark Aunt Martha, dude. Exclamation mark Aunt Martha,
What
dog.
makes you think it's not up there? Birds fly, you know. They can go anywhere.
Exclamation mark Aunt Martha. She knows what you did.
Birds outside, everywhere. Look!
Yep, I see him. She has a bird phobia, Drew. It's one of her many neuroses. Oh my God! The waves! Guys, could there have been a better film for the first film of the romantic thrillers triple feature? So I mentioned before this event started tonight, guys, that this was the least well-preserved film of the three in terms of its visual and audio fidelity. I had no expectations of this for this movie, and holy fuck, that shit was so goddamn tense. Excellent characters, great performances. Evelyn was such an awesome, complex character, dude. I mean, what can you call her but like a anti-hero? Tragic villain? Like, she was, without a doubt, the main character. But, I mean, she was definitely, trifling. She was wilding out. But, you know, you feel sorry for her too, man. She was definitely messed up in the head. What an awesome character. What an awesome film. Kate says, I always wondered where Toy got that wave stock footage from. Oh, now we know, Kate. Now we know. She didn't know there was birds everywhere. I'm definitely missing something, but I'll figure it out on rewatch, says Drew. So if you guys missed the intro, basically it's a film about a girl who had a troubled upbringing. She was traumatized by her father. She was very ill, and she spent time in various hospitals, sanitariums. Her boyfriend was her doctor. Her doctor kind of fell in love with her, I guess. And once he's able to get her out of the hospital, he took her to live with his family, basically. So basically, he and his girlfriend were going to live together in this house, and they're kind of like in a really upscale, wealthy neighborhood, real nice place. They got maids and butlers here. And it was a story basically about this girl Evelyn and her psychological, dysfunction. She was a sociopath. She had issues relating to other people, and she was pretty cruel, pretty twisted, very manipulative, and she basically comes into these guys' lives and really fucks it all up. And wow, I'm just shocked by what a fun film that was. It was so good, Neon, so good. Shout out to fucking Mill Creek, dude, fucking Mill Creek, dog, Mill Creek gang. VOD of The Last Man on Earth saved my life today. Did it really, Dirk Blur? Glad you enjoyed it, man. Glad you enjoyed it. It's actually probably available on our archive.org page as well, guys. That's a reminder. These films always go up on the archive. The archive.org/ I think /@Vencabot. Just do a search for Vencabot and you'll find me. Our pizza movie films always go up there uncommented. So basically, you guys know on our YouTube channel, we have the pizza movie episodes where I sit here in the lower left corner and talk to you guys while we watch. But on the archive, we actually have the unfiltered footage like I'm watching right now, basically. There's no chat room, there's no Vencabot on the lower left corner. It's just the movie itself in high quality. And I spend usually about a week and a half straight trying to find the highest quality version of these films for watching on Pizza Movie Night. So I figured that the idea is to upload them to the archive. That way nobody else has to do that work later in the future, right? If you guys want to watch these films with your family, for instance, and don't want me over in the lower left dropping F-bombs the whole time, then check out the archive, guys. This film is already up there. Among the other films for this evening. And I'm almost certain that we have Vincent Price's Last Man on Earth up there as well. Alright guys, that was super fun. I'm going to go wash my hands real quick, come right back. We're going to watch the second film of the night. This one's going to be a banger, I can already tell. This is going to be, the next film is called The Strange Woman, starring none other than Hedy Lamarr, who's sort of a pizza movie, VIP. Right? We saw her originally in a film called Dishonored Lady, about a woman who was working for a magazine. And she sort of had like a fast-paced life where she sort of, went from man to man. She was a heavy drinker, a big partier, and she tried to basically get her life more like stable because she was suicidal. And sort of her past comes back to haunt her as she gets involved in a murder case. That was a really fun film. That was our first Hedy Lamarr film. The second film we saw her in was called Algiers. That's a film, apparently it's an all-time classic. At the time I didn't know it was an all-time classic. But having watched it, I can totally see why. It was a really amazing movie about a international jewel thief hiding out in Algiers. And wow, that's a great film. The next film we're going to be watching of hers is the third film of hers on this channel. It's coming up right now. It's called The Strange Woman, 1946. Hedy Lamarr stars as another sort of dangerous femme fatale, I guess. I will see you guys there in about 3 minutes. I'm going to go wash my hands, guys, and be right back. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, it's the Dishonored Lady, yeah. Hedy Lamarr is her name. I guess she's some kind of, like, Hungarian actress who came to Hollywood during the silent film era. And originally her agent told her that because of her accent, she would not make it in the talkies. But much to people's surprise, her unique way of speaking actually won her a lot of mystique. Audiences loved her. Not just because of her beautiful, features, but also because of her amazing voice. I feel like it was like 6. Austrians, isn't he? Austrian. Even more. Maybe it might have been even 7 or 8. I feel like there was 3 setups. I washed my hands and bareback, guys. And they were all playing Third Strike, and there was like 2 guys kind of hanging out and watching and commentating. Sick. Ooh, that was sick. Wasn't sure that was going to count.
How are you, Lee? I didn't expect to see such a pretty little girl.
You're so beautiful. You're so fly.
No, don't touch me. I've been on that dirty train.
Anne, could I go upstairs?
Oh, yes, of course. You must be very tired.
I feel like we have to do a double feature one night of this movie and of Human Bondage. Their themes were kind of similar, right? About, what do you have for dinner, Wade? I just had mental illness. Lunchable? And, geez, I kind of feel like those are 2 films that are very tense. Someone clip that. This clip, that was hilarious. Shout out to fucking PS4, man. Fuck that platform. I'm so glad we're over it.
Dan, dear,